A Weather Authority alert day is in effect for this upcoming Saturday. Here is what you need to know and what you need to watch for. We have the potential for accumulation of snow, some freezing rain, and sleet all throughout our Saturday. We could have some road issues become a problem throughout the day, and we could also see some power outages if there's freezing rain, especially across some of the power lines. Now, here's a look at Saturday morning about 12 a.m. Some of these showers start to build in to parts of the Carolinas and Tennessee, but as we progress further and further into the day, by about noon, we'll likely see some snow showers, then some freezing rain and some sleet, followed behind by more rain behind it. Now, all of that falls will likely freeze close to the ground as temperatures will be in the low 30s to mid 30s, so we could be dealing with some icy road conditions. Going into Sunday, though, winds will start to whip in behind from out of the west, and we could see winds gusting near 20, 30, possibly even 40 miles per hour in some spots, and then some mountain snow is also possible for parts of the western slopes going into Sunday. Now, as of now, estimates, this was a plot put together by me and Chris Michaels earlier this afternoon. We're sort of on the fence of where to put this, but as of right now, 1 to 3 inches, possibly even more for parts of the highlands, and then maybe even a dusting all the way up to 1 inch of snow west of I-81 come Saturday. The big talk that we discussed, though, was ice accumulation. This is what I think is going to be the big issue come Saturday. I think it's going to be a little bit too warm for widespread snow, but I certainly think we'll see our fair share of a wintry mix and more so rain. And with that, we could see about 1/10 of an inch in blue of ice, and then anywhere from 1/10 of an inch to about 3/4 of an inch of ice on the roadways. Now, it only takes 1 degree to separate from rain to snow. And what we're looking at here is the vertical cross section of the atmosphere. Clouds way up here, the surface down below. Now, if the whole column is warm or above 32 degrees, then we'll get rain. If the upper air is warm and near the surface it's cold, then that rain will freeze, hence freezing rain. If it's just slightly warm up there at the top of the atmosphere by the cloud base, and it's really cold throughout the rest of the column, then we get sleet. And if it's 32 degrees or less throughout the entire column, then we'll see snow. So we're tracking the potential to see all of that in between, and it will differ based on where you live and which zone you're in. But we are tracking a seasonably chilly week, especially going into tomorrow and especially on Friday. And then we could see some mountain snow early on this evening into the overnight. As of right now, though, temperatures in the upper 30s to the lower 40s across the board, and then tonight temperatures right about the 30 to 32 degree mark, so we could wake up with frosty conditions in some areas. We are tracking some rain to our south right now, but if we sort of zoom out big time here and we look way out to the west, that is where our next system is currently brewing, way out here over parts of the Rocky Mountains. That rain and that low pressure system is digging way down to parts of Mexico. It's going to track further towards the south and east and then eventually make its way up into our area. But we are starting to see some showers early on this evening. And here's a look at what Future Tracker shows. By 11 p.m., a couple of showers build into the Roanoke Valley and out east, and then we're tracking the chance to see some snow showers start to move in for parts of the western slopes tomorrow morning. And those showers, those snow showers, will start to wrap up by about the middle of the day.